Hello viewers, I'm Mrs. Shagufta Zubair Pathan, lecturer at KCT's Krishna College of Pharmacy, Karad. Today we will discuss about atherosclerosis. It is a cardiovascular disease. Content of this presentation is learning outcomes, overview of atherosclerosis, causes of atherosclerosis, symptoms and pathophysiology. Learning outcomes of today's session. After completion of this topic, learners will be able to define atherosclerosis, mention signs and symptoms of atherosclerosis, and explain pathophysiology of atherosclerosis. So what is atherosclerosis? Atherosclerosis is a potentially serious condition where arteries become clogged with fatty substances called plaques or atheroma. So definition of atherosclerosis is patchy, thickening and hardening of arterial wall. Hardening and narrowing of the arteries silently and slowly blocks arteries, putting blood flow at risk. These plaques cause the arteries to harden and narrow, restricting the blood flow and oxygen supply to vital organs, and increasing the risk of blood clots that could potentially block the flow of blood to the heart or brain. Atherosclerosis does not tend to have any symptoms at first, and many people may be unaware they have it. But it can eventually cause life-threatening problems such as heart attack and stroke. So atherosclerosis is nothing but a narrowing of arteries caused by buildup of plaque. Here are the causes of atherosclerosis. High cholesterol. Cholesterol is a waxy yellow substance found naturally in the body as well as in food. If level of cholesterol increased in blood, it clogs arteries and it becomes heart plaque, restrict or blocks blood circulation into the heart and other organs. Next cause is family history. If atherosclerosis runs in your family, you may be at risk of hardening of the arteries, and this condition as well as other heart-related problems may be inherited. Next one is diet. It's important to eat healthy diet. Wide range of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, poultry and fish without skin, nuts and legumes, non-tropical vegetable oil, olive or sunflower oil. Aging. As you age, your heart and blood vessels work harder to pump and receive blood. Your arteries may weaken and becomes less elastic, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup. High blood pressure. High blood pressure can damage your blood vessels by making them weak in some areas. Cholesterol and other substances in blood may reduce flexibility of arteries. Diabetes. People with diabetes have much higher incidence of coronary artery diseases. Lack of physical activities and obesity. Regular exercise is good for health. It keeps heart muscles strong and encourages oxygen and blood flow throughout body. Living sedentary lifestyle increases the risk for a host of medical conditions including heart diseases. Next one is smoking. Smoking and other tobacco use. Smoking tobacco product can damage blood vessels and heart. So these are the different causes of atherosclerosis. Here are the symptoms of atherosclerosis. Signs also depend on which artery is narrowed or blocked. Symptoms related to coronary arteries including pain or pressure. Pain or pressure in your upper body including chest, arm, neck and jaw. This pain is also known as angina. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath. Numbness or weakness in your arms or legs. The muscles becomes very weak. Confusion, anxiety, chest pain. These are the symptoms of atherosclerosis. There may be complicated conditions like coronary artery disease, carotid artery disease, peripheral artery disease, aneurysm, chronic kidney disease. Then what is the pathophysiology behind the atherosclerosis? As you get older, fats, cholesterol and calcium can collect in your arteries and form a plaque. The buildup of plaque makes it difficult for blood to flow through arteries. This buildup may occur in any artery in your body, including your heart, legs and kidneys. It can result in shortage of blood and oxygen in various tissues of your body. Pieces of plaque can also break off, causing a blood clot. If left untreated, atherosclerosis can lead to heart attack, stroke or heart failure. In atherosclerosis, that atherosclerotic plaque, it consists of accumulated intracellular and extracellular lipid, smooth muscle cell, connective tissue. It initiated with deposition of fatty streak, which later convert into the fibrous plaque, causes reduced elasticity. This resulting into reduced systolic expansion and abnormally wave propagation. So there are two important steps. The first one is the lipid deposition and chronic endothelial injury. The lipid deposition hypothesis postulates that low density lipid penetrates into the arterial wall, leading to lipid deposition in smooth muscle cell. And in macrophages, this deposition of low density lipid modified and oxidized and chematotactic and monocytes promoting their migration into intima and their early appearance in fatty streak. Even hypercholesterolemia induces attachment of monocytes to the surface of arterial endothelium, and that produces deposition of lipid, and this finally becomes a fibrous plaque. Chronic endothelial injury occurs by various ways produces a loss of endothelium, aggregation of platelets, adhesion of platelets, and collectively these form a fibrous plaque. This is a normal human artery made up of a smooth muscle, and here are the endothelial cells. This is an atherosclerotic artery in which there is a narrowing of artery due to atherosclerotic plaque. And due to this plaque formation, there is damage in endothelium, and plaque is made up of smooth muscle cell, macrophages, lipid, calcium and cellular debris, and fibrous cap. In this diagram, you can notice a lesion in arterial wall. After that, fat droplets deposited in the lesion, and there is a formation of blood clot and inflammation in the intima. Smooth muscle cells in the intima begin to proliferate further, narrowing the lumen of the artery. Sticky blood cells now begin to attach themselves to the site of the injury, adding to the plaque. A piece of this plaque breaks free, called as embolus or clot, traveling along the artery until it reaches a small artery in the lungs, brain, heart. Here is the endothelial wall, calcium, lipid or other cellular debris, and narrowing of artery. Thank you. If you have any query or suggestion, you can contact me on my email address srb.tkisepi@gmail.com. Thank you.